Hey, what's going on, everyone? I hope everyone is doing well. I do apologize for the lighting. It's getting ready to storm outside, so it's gotten pretty dark, and I'm not going to put the light on because it will give the camera a glare, and I don't want it to, kind of glare up the video. So it's going to be a little dark, but that's okay. I'm not really showing anything off. This is going to be my predictions for Hell in the Cell 2022. This looks like an awful pay-per-view. I don't like, first and foremost, I do not like gimmick pay-per-views. I just don't think they fit. They're just very boring, and they don't make the matches. They're not special. They don't have some unique thing about them anymore, and unfortunately, it is what it is. If you guys hear any rain or thunder in the background, I do apologize. And if you see any flashes of lightning, again, it's getting ready to storm. But I wanted to do this video because I don't know how long this storm's gonna last. But the match card seems pretty decent. There's a couple I'm looking forward to, and others not so much. So we're gonna start off with the Judgment Day versus Finn Balor, AJ Styles, and Liv Morgan. This should be a fun match. I'm sure we're going to be getting our fourth member of the group for Judgment Day. Who that is it's up in the air. Edge has been teasing a lot of people. Paige, Corey Graves, Finn Balor, Liv Morgan. I mean, just anybody and everybody. But I'm sure a lot of fans are going to want Finn Balor to turn heel at this show and, align himself with the Judgment Day. And I feel like it could happen. But the way everything's going with this, I feel like it would just be, it would be boring, and it wouldn't be the right move to have Finn Balor turn on them, especially now that we have Liv Morgan involved. I think it just makes sense, because if you have Balor join the group and it's only Liv and AJ Styles, who else are you going to get to join this group? It makes no sense. There's also been rumors about Ciampa, but if anything, I see the Judgment Day picking up the win, and I think this feud's going to last until Survivor Series, because I feel like the more members that join the Judgment Day, it just allows Styles and Balor to have like their own Bullet Club, and I think that's what they're trying to do, and then it will eventually lead to either SummerSlam or Survivor Series. We have Ezekiel versus Kevin Owens. This storyline's been really boring. I do like Ezekiel. I like that he's the younger brother of Elias, but the way they're going on with this is just, it's really boring. I don't find it to be entertaining at all. Yeah, I see Ezekiel picking up the win. I mean, right now, he's got the momentum. Everybody's really enjoying the character, and I don't know what they're going to do. I don't think Ezekiel will last very long. I do think eventually he will go back to Elias, but it'll be a different Elias that it's something different, a different version of Elias, not the musician type Elias. But for now, I don't know what they plan to do with this. We have but I'm going with Ezekiel for that. We have the no holds bar match between Madcap versus Happy Corbin. Another pointless feud, a boring feud. I feel like Baron Corbin could have had the potential to be a big star, and they just really he's basically the SmackDown version of Theory. He just is not really going anywhere. And I definitely see Madcap picking up the win, considering that Baron Corbin has been getting the upper hand with everything, so I'm going with that. Next, we have the 2-on-1 handicap with Amos and MVP taking on Bobby Lashley. Another one that I don't think anybody cares for, but I see MVP and Amos taking, or Omos, I don't even know how he spells or pronounce his name, but I see them picking up the win over Bobby Lashley. I do not see Bobby Lashley picking up the win at all. And he's won, I think, like the last two pay-per-view matches, give or take. So I think this would make sense. Next, we have the U.S. title match between Theory and Ali. I like Ali. I know he wanted to be released. They didn't. They did not request that, and decided to start putting him into a feud with Theory and to go on to have a feud with that, and it's for the U.S. title. This is one of those things I think is really hard. I would like to see Ali. I like Ali. I just feel like he's been lost in the shuffle because creative are pointless. And I will talk about creative at the end of this video, but if anything, I'm going with Theory retaining. We have the Hell in the Cell match between Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, and that's the weird thing. We only got like one Hell in the Cell match, from what it looks like. But I'm going with Cody Rhodes. I feel like it's pointless for him to, lose this. And there's also been rumors about him, there's been rumors that the Fiend is supposed to be showing up. Bray Wyatt has re-signed. I think that would be cool if that was to happen, but it's just rumors. But if it was to happen and the rumors were true, then I see him feuding with Seth Rollins. But I see Cody Rhodes picking up the win. It would be pointless. I feel like this is the momentum he needs. And then we have the Raw Women's Championship between Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, and Asuka. This is going to be a great match. But I'm getting tired of Becky Lynch, and I really don't want them to pull another SummerSlam situation. So if anything, I'm going to see Bianca Belair pick up the win. I think eventually we're going to see Asuka and Belair, feud it out. And, see where that goes. But with that being said, I'm going to do a quick recap. We have Bianca Belair retaining the Raw Women's Championship over Becky Lynch and Asuka. I see Cody Rhodes picking up the win over Rollins. I see Theory retaining over Ali. I see MVP and almost picking up the win over Lashley. I see Madcap picking up the win over Happy Corbin. I see Ezekiel picking up the win over Kevin Owens, and then I see the Judgment Day picking up the win over Styles, Balor, and Morgan, and the introduction to our newest member for the group, the fourth member. But there you have it. But yeah, the creative team, I feel like for WWE, they shouldn't be doing that job. I feel like they should be wrestling fans that know their wrestling and know better ways to create a story and create a feud, rather than recycling the same old storylines that we've seen over the years. The Hornswoggle storyline being Vince McMahon's bastard son. We saw that again with Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan. So it's like, stop recycling the same crap, I feel like I've seen interviews of some of the writers. There was like this behind the thing documentary, and majority of them have never watched wrestling, have never been a fan, and it shows. But I feel like, they need to start hiring, wrestling, somebody who either is a fan and got into writing, or maybe somebody who's been in the business long enough to really do some great stuff. There are a select few who can do that, but those are my predictions. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what your predictions are. Give this video a like, subscribe to the channel. I will hopefully be doing another video later tonight after the pay-per-view to kind of give my recap for both that and the NXT TakeOver. Talk about the matches and the grade I give each show. But with it being a Hell in a Cell, I think this lighting for the video being dark, I think it fits perfectly, especially with the Judgment Day being at the pay-per-view and it being a Hell in a Cell. It's got to be dark and evil. I feel like this makes sense to have this lighting. But with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in, and until next time, guys, I will see you soon.